The dream of a connection between Paris and St. Petersburg was not my first attempt to penetrate the European patchwork of national borders, so I knew what I was getting myself into. With my route, I planned to connect the three great powers, France, Germany, and Russia. Yet only recently, two of them had faced each other in a bitter conflict. My contacts in the Belgian royal family enabled me to try to make agreements with all parties along the way, and to somehow please everyone. The real challenge, however, would await the person I had chosen to implement my planned rail network. So here we are. The day is new, and the workers are ready to carry out our project. I am extremely relieved that you have agreed to support me and the realization of this dream. If we are successful, the Nord Express will become one of the most important trains in Europe. But now to business. You should already know Mr. Bailey. He was kind enough to help me plan our exact route and assess our strategic position.
How do you do? There are a number of regions that would be willing to let our rails pass. However, many others will not tolerate our presence, and thus our options concerning the exact route are limited. There are also some larger networks that we can't simply bypass. When the time comes, we'll have to find ways to acquire the rights to use them.
Fortunately, we will have an easy time at first. I have let my contacts play in France and in the Belgian royal family. This enables us to get the first two region concessions at a special price. Why don't you start laying rails here while I rack my brain about the future?
Welcome back, guys. This is Nedungaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2. We are in the last and final campaign in Central Europe, helping our mentor to build the Nord Express. It starts straight from Paris and goes directly to St. Petersburg, which is in modern day Russia. So yeah, let's get into it. We have our headquarters right in Paris, and we are playing the avatar of Helen Gerard, who was actually a competitor in our previous gameplay. The investor from Memphis, I guess, right? Yeah. Look at that. A riverfront city. Royal Westphalian Railway has achieved a new record of Pacific. I think it is one of our competitors. And let's see, we have three competitors: Walter Pejong, Madam C.J. Ward, and my personal favorite, Barty Shiloh, the New York gangster, who has a higher company value than both of these combined. All three of us combined. So I think we should be careful with him. I think he's in St. Petersburg, in the Russian part, isn't it? Maybe. So let's see. Let me pause the game before. Look at that. That is him. Prussian Eastern Railway outstrips the competition, and his company value has reached almost 10.5 mil. Okay, let's see what our tasks are. We have to achieve an express status line between Paris and Lille. And then we have to buy a small private route which is near Reims. And we have to make 7 routes available in Paris. Okay. So how are we going to do this? So Reims is here. So most probably this will be the private route which we have to buy. And Lille is right here. And I don't think so in Europe we can have pretty straight tracks. We might have to accept some curves, because even though it looks pretty flat, the dips and downs and smaller hillocks are more high here. As you guys can see, it is not as smooth as we think. We have Brussels here. So we need 7 commodities in Paris. So what do we already have? We have grain here, which is here. So using grain we are getting beer. So we have 2 commodities cascaded on each other, And then we are getting meat from somewhere, I don't know from where. We have enough stock of meat here. So we have to bring in corn, lumber, sugar, and maybe fabric. And we have to do all this within 6 months. So that is why I paused the game, because while the time I speak, the time keeps running, isn't it? So let's see, we have corn here. I'm going to keep it in terrain mode because it will start snowing at February and it is going to blind us again, like what it did in England. So we have to connect Lily and Perry first. Let's see how we are going to do this. So these are the outskirts of the map. So we are not going to go beyond this. Do we have a connection bonus? Yep, we do for Lily and Ox. So let's see, how do we... I think it has to be, I'm sorry. Whoa. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong key, my bad. Okay, I think we have to place it something like this, right? Because it has so... It should be a junction between Ox and Lily. So I guess we put it down like this. A little bit away from the city. And we should have another station here. Before we do that, let's see. Can we buy the business here? The corn? Oh, look at that. It is 700k. That is very expensive. We have another corn source right here. I think this one is cheaper. Yeah, look at that. Still it is 500k. How about the grain source? It's 300k. Okay, the businesses are very expensive here, isn't it? So I think I have hold on to my money. We have only 2 mil in the account. We already spent 50k in that. I guess the station has to be... Can I do a parallel station? I don't think so, right? Yeah, this goes to nowhere. I think we have to change our regular orientation like this, perpendicular to that station, and we will put it in the outskirts. And that is a private line, so I have to put it a little bit far away. I guess like this. We're going to need another station here for corn. And we have Brussels here. I think we have to connect Brussels at some point to get the fabric in, even if we are not getting the money back. But I think before that we should connect Ox here. At least we can get the connection bonus. I mean, is there a point in placing it like this? No, I don't think so. I think we'll place it like this. Yeah, this is going to be dead end, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be like this. Okay, we'll think about it. We have to connect these two cities to build the next station. And we have to connect corn here. Oh, look at that. I think we have to pinch the road here. Look at that, it cost 200k to build this line. And we have a slight curvature here. I think it is It is fine, right? Yeah. Let's double it. Let us set the directions. It goes away from Perry and this one goes towards Perry. Let's put in the gridiron right here. And the gridiron right here. Going to need a supply tower somewhere in the middle. Yeah. And since the money is tight, we have to be careful. So I'm going to first start an express line between these two cities, but we have to do all these things simultaneously, I guess. We'll have the fastest train in this. Okay, actually this guy is faster than Pacific by 1 kilometer. And also more reliable. We'll take this guy, we will start an express line. So it has to be between Perry, it is between Perry and Lily, it is not specific from where to where. So that is fine because we had that issue in Memphis, right? The previous campaign. So we'll start a train, good. And then we have to connect corn here. How am I going to do that? I have no idea. I don't think so we can have a parallel. We have to have a vertical line here. And I think we can directly supply corn to Perry instead of taking it to Lily, because we have faster trains and we have to achieve this in a specific time period. I made a mistake, isn't it? Yeah. Thank God for events. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we get the max. And I don't think so I'm going to double track it, but I'm very well going to have 2 tracks here. I mean, track doesn't cost that much, does it? It is only the platform. So we can have double track as long as we want. I think that speed is fine. We cannot get max. So we have a supply tower right here. So this train will get to water and soil only when it crosses this. So first we'll cross Perry. Or no, first we'll go to Lily. And then come back and go to Perry. So that this supply tower can be used properly. And we'll go with the cheapest for freight. I guess this is the cheapest. Prussian G5. Okay. It can be strictly freight. Or we can keep it... no, we'll keep it strictly freight. And we're going to need a maintenance depot. Let's put it right here. Keep it in 70%. And then let's see, Lily is going to need... How much is this cattle? Okay, everything is expensive in Europe because we are in 1890s. And we have to connect Brussels, right? I think we can connect Brussels like this. No? We'll see. Well, we do need the sugar also here. We do have sugar right here. Okay. So anyways, we are going to buy this station, right? I think we'll buy it now. It is just about buying this, right? Yeah, we'll do it now.
Ah, the first small victory. Cheaply won, but certainly not for nothing.
We'll remove this line and get a little bit of refund back. I think we got around 160k back. I think that is fine. And how are we going to do this? Now here this is going to be interesting. We need to draw a line pretty straight here. Okay, I'm doing everything in past condition because we have very less time and I don't want to waste. Okay, can I mean, we don't have to draw it like this. Let's see. We can make it central and take a distributary from here and join it here. I think that will do. So we'll place the station for sugar. I think we'll place it like this. Okay, this line is going to be interesting, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah. We're already getting the grain, so I'm not worrying much about the grain. Okay, we'll simply connect it here and see how things go. Okay, this is pretty clean, except a small tunnel here because of the terrain. It's pretty clean here. I think we push it a little bit outside. That is not little bit. There's a tiny bridge here, but yeah, we cannot join it here, isn't it? But it is going to be fine. We're going to be totally fine. And should we double track it? I mean, we can double track from here, since we already have double tracks here. But I'm only going to spend money to build the parallel track. I mean, we don't have to spend 100k, 40k or 50k is fine. I don't want to spend that much. We will take it as far as we want to. We can even have a bridge here, right? Yeah, that is the most expensive part, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we'll join it here. I think that is a decent length. We will expand on it when we have enough money to do. I don't want to spend all the money on tracks and have no money for the locomotives. Yeah, this is a decent length. And once we get the 250k, I think we'll connect aux and we'll expand this track. So let us have a train from this station to Perry. Yeah, it is going to be fine. And can we even afford to buy this farm at least? Nope, it's 300k. Nothing is below 100k, isn't it? Well, we will be auction. It will be auction. We will get it for a lesser price, but it is not going to be 150k. And Perry is now going to need also the warehouse where we will be storing possibly corn and sugar. And we have to think about grain. We'll see. Okay, let us unpause the game. And look at that. We have built to almost 3k kilometers of rail. Beautiful. Yeah, this is for that private business which we just bought, which is basically that giving you 2 million and taking 350k away as commissions. So we'll be getting 2 more what do you call this, commodities to Perry at the same time. But we need 2 more to complete this, and we have only less than 6 months, I guess. And I think one is going to be from Brussels, which is going to be the fabric. Can we at least buy this industry? Nope. And pretty sure we'll be getting our first... Oh, look at that. This line is quite fast, isn't it? And I think instead of connecting to Ox, we have time for another 100 days. Let us first connect to Brussels so that we can get the, what do you call this, fabric. And I'm not going to connect Brussels directly to the wool industry, but at least I think I have to turn the station a little bit, and I'll try to put it as far out as possible. And it has to cross through Lily. Okay, that is a pretty straight and clean line. Can I double track it? 97k is reasonable. Let's set the directions. We're going to need a supply tower here. I think I'm going to wait because I'm not sure whether we can we can bring the wool in. We're going to need it eventually. So we're going to put a train. It starts from Brussels and it directly goes and drops it here.
Miles are just breezing by. I wish our whole project would be that easy.
So we'll directly supply fabric to Perry. And then we'll have another line from Lily going to... we already have a line, right? Why waste money on these? I think we have achieved the express status, right? Yeah. So in that case, let us change this guy. We have a mixed train, right? Yeah. And we'll put it in automatic so that, because it is hardly carrying any passengers, because the cities are too small to have more passengers and mail. So at least they'll carry the empty slots will be filled with meat, and while coming back beer. So they can interchange goods. And I think I should do the same for Brussels, isn't it? Go with the mixed one instead of going freight. It's a little bit expensive, but I think it's going to be fine. Okay. So we can connect Ox. Ox is only having beer again. But we are going to need... What is the final one which we need? We have 1, 2. Let us add fabric in. We can store meat and even fabric. So what is the next thing we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is going to be lumber. Let's see where the lumber is. It is in Nancy. Yeah, I remember that, right? Even in the custom game, we didn't have lumber nearby. We had to go far away. And this is Pajong's line from Cologne. So we cannot cross that. The only source for lumber is going to be here, and we have to buy this region. And the first 2 regions were bought for a reasonable price. That is why we had only 2 million. We spent around $1 million to get the what is this side called, Belgium region. I wish we had this, right? This is going to be expensive, isn't it? 150k. I think that is reasonable. That is not that. Yeah, let's take it in. And the line is going to be more expensive, but I think it is achievable, right? Instead of, we can go here and join this line, or we can have a pretty straight line here. Through Luxembourg we can go. Luxembourg is still available, right? Yeah. So we can also connect another city. which has beer. How do we do this? Maybe we double track this line and connect like this, or maybe like this was going to be shorter. Okay, let's see. I'm going to keep the game in terrain mode till the end of February. Yeah, like this. It's going to cost us 200k. Never mind. So how much money do we need to connect this line to lumber? It is going to take a mill, isn't it? In that case, I guess we have to connect Brussels, Luxembourg to Nancy and then connect lumber to Nancy. I think that would be cheaper. But we need to complete this within 6 months, right? So let's see. Oh yeah, we cannot. Come on. Okay, what happens if I take a line like this? Okay, this one is way cheaper. I think we don't have a choice. We have to do it like this. I think we need the money for the connection bonus. So we will bite it and connect it here. Because the track is already laid. It's not like we don't have a track. And I think this is going to be a dead end, isn't it? Or it doesn't have to be. We can connect the sugar source like this. We'll see. But we'll put the train station like this. We have a hillock here, so I have to be mindful of that. Okay, let's see. We will connect it right here. Okay, let us keep the lines a little bit straight. Okay, that looks good. Cost us 40k. It's going to be fine. And we have to double track it. And I think we have to start it from here. And I know the train is going to get reset, I know that. But it is going to be totally fine. And let us double track it. We don't have enough money to do that. Okay, in that case, we will switch tracks here. Because we need a return track, we'll do that. And we'll put a beautiful, we do have a locomotive, right? We'll have a separate one. Should we do it like that? Oh yeah, that one I changed to mixed, right? Let's see. Can I save some money and use this line? This is already quite far, isn't it? But that will not be much. Okay, we can share because we have a warehouse here. So we will be getting the corn, probably the sugar and meat. So I think that is, I can have a line from Perry to Ox. We'll have a mixed one. It is going to be automatic. Yeah, let it run. Once we get the money back, we can do the double track. And I think that's it. We just have to connect this line here and it will be done. And sugar, I think so we are going to connect directly here. Can I blueprint it? I think so we can, right? Let me see. Yeah, I can blueprint it. Okay. And we are going to need a supply tower here. And I have to connect it. I cannot do it now, isn't it? And we need 27k for that. Turning point of events. Leo of Caprivi, new chancellor. At the behest of German Emperor Wilhelm II, Otto von Bismarck submitted his resignation today. Reports speak of regular disagreements between the two squabblers and even mutual criticism. Okay, I think this is a real life event, happened in 1890s in Germany. And why is our income dropping? Are we losing money somewhere? We're losing a little bit on maintenance and a little bit on personal. But I think apart from that we are okay. And we have some innovation points to spend. Let's see, what do we have? We'll start from the beginning. We have around 320 points. We can increase the reliability of our locomotives. Let's do that. Let's spend that. It is a valuable investment if you ask me. This will reduce the cost of in-service training in the personal office by a further 5%. That can reduce our personal expenses. Okay, then we'll wait for that. We can come out of the terrain mode because the snow has thawed. And we have got the bonus. Good. So let us... Should we double track it? I think I'm going to wait. Because this line is going to be more expensive than that. Because we have to do this, or we can directly connect from here, right? Yeah, we can do that. Or we don't have to go cross at all. We can directly connect from here. Yeah, we'll see. But there won't be enough space for us to connect 8 tracks. Well, I don't think so. We're going to need 8. But one should always be prepared, isn't it? So I guess we have to do it here. I'm not sure how we are going to do this. I'm still thinking. Because we are going to put a train station at some point here. So I guess we start from here. And we'll go right here. And we'll try to reduce the cost as much as possible. We'll have a split here. And we'll have a split here. We will bring it as close as we can to the border. The closer we bring, the less expensive it will be. And I think this line has to cross here, isn't it? What will happen if I put it right here? Well, if I could bend it, it will be cheaper, isn't it? Let's see, the speed might reduce, but okay, 93 kilometers per hour is not that bad. Yeah, that is the... Yeah, I think that's the best we can go. And we are already in April. I can bring it a little bit back. Yeah. I think we'll do it like this. Okay, we have to adjust it a little bit here. I want to punch it. Can I? It goes through the... yeah. Let me build it and I'll be getting the refund once I build the station here. The station's direction should be like this. Am I right? Yeah. And we might even have a connection to Strasbourg here. So I'll try to put the station as near to the track as possible so that we can have a curved railroad like this. And I might have to clip this a little bit. Yeah. And we still have 100k in the account. Good. So I think we have to double track this. Not necessarily, right? No, it has to be double tracked because this line will wait. The sugar line will wait for the lumber to get through. We don't want that happening. Let's put the gridiron in. Both the directions, good. We need a little bit more money to have the supply tower and possibly the longest log rain we ever have. I hope we'll achieve that. The demand has dropped, isn't it? Yeah. And Paris is growing slowly. We have a lot of meat for Brussels. Okay. So the mix line is still working. Good. And I'm pretty sure this line is also running beautiful. So we have prioritized freight more than passengers. But how the game works is passengers will always have the higher priority. If there is mail or passengers, it will be added first. Only then the all other freights will be added. See, like this. They'll always be loaded in the front. And I think we should put a supply tower first. Let's see, it is 26k, right? 27k it has raised up. Okay, our pockets are almost empty. We just have to wait. Okay, we get a connection bonus if we connect to Luxembourg. And I guess we connect Brussels, Luxembourg to this line and we'll loop it. Or maybe like this, we'll connect it to Nancy and we'll loop it here. We'll see. And this freight line is going to cost us, we are bringing the sugar in, right? Sugar is stored enough. Okay, we can even repurpose this existing sugar line. Let it drop, we'll reset it. We have enough sugar to be supplied to Paris and all other cities, so it is going to be fine. Come on, let's speed up time. Let it reach, and it is also going to get good maintained. And then we'll change this route. Instead of sugar, it will go to the lumber source and bring it in. And I guess we can also put the supply tower somewhere here. It is getting serviced, right? Now we'll take the station out, Morav station out. We'll bring Berger in. There's going to be a long train. And I think we are going to need another supply tower somewhere here. Okay, I think this is a perfect scene. I don't think so this will change much. But let's see. Does this actually work? Really, the train has left. I've never seen in a scenario where this works actually. So we get our supply tower back. And I guess we'll put the supply tower somewhere. We can afford 2 supply towers. So I guess we'll put one right here. There's a risky area, yeah. We'll do it here. And we'll have a supply tower maybe in the same place. Okay, we have enough money to double track this line. No, we don't. We need 93k because I have to pay for the platform also. So I guess it is going to run in a single track line for a long time, because we have double tracked this one, and I hope it works. Okay, Perry is growing good. So Lily is going because Lily is getting its corn and possibly lumber also. So let's put Perry's warehouse into storing logs. And I think once the thing is achieved, I think we are going to put a warehouse in Ox, and we'll do that. Instead of bringing the logs and sugar to Perry, it can drop it here. So this will be a shorter route, and from Ox we can move it to Perry. But now we have to complete it by December. Oh, it is by December. Okay, I thought it was by June. Okay, we have enough time to do that. So I was getting tensed for no reason. I thought everything is June. Okay, my bad. When did I achieve these two? I achieved these two in January. That is why I thought so, isn't it? And the only thing left is lumber. There it is, completely loaded with lumber for Perry. I think we'll take at least 2 loads of lumber to Perry. After that, eventually the demand in Perry will come down, but Lily and the other cities, Ox, and maybe even Brussels will ask for lumber. And for Brussels, I think lumber has to go from Nancy to Luxembourg to Brussels. Or we might even directly connect from this corn station to Luxembourg and do it like that. And we have a city in the center. We have to think about that also to connect. Let's see this train. I haven't seen this train. This is the first time. Look at the industrial build. The casting caps. The build has become very industrial looking, isn't it? Everything is casted here, you can see that. They are not handmade. Beautiful. And it is coal dependent. I think after the beginning of 1900s, we have become completely coal dependent for locomotives, isn't it? I think so. And we have a dynamo inside the cabin. And the cabin finally covers for the guy who puts the coal in also. That is something good. But he has a very risky platform here. And look at the logs. Beautiful. So yes guys, I think I'm going to end the episode right here. So I think it is a very good start for the new campaign in Central Europe to build the Nord Express on this beautiful landscape in these beautiful meadows. And I hope you like today's gameplay guys. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplays, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangavan. Until next time, this is Nedangavan signing off. Take care and stay tuned.